Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards, and today I am going to be on the hunt in the Magic boxes. We do Dorking with dice. We do it every Friday, and the way it works, we roll this big pink D20, and it corresponds to the 20 packs of vintage baseball cards in this box right here. Packs from the 80s and 90s scattered throughout. Some very special packs in the 1, 10, and 20 position. I will show you what those are, so you know what to look forward to if we can roll one of those big numbers in our number one spot. And it has been here since baseball season started in March, and here it is July. Still have not rolled a 1. This is a 1983 cello pack, 28 cards in here, and we are looking for the 3 big rookies from 1983 Topps. That is Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, and Ryne Sandberg. So that is a sweet pack that I'm looking forward to getting into. On our number 10 spot, we rolled a 10 and a 20 last week, so if you did not see last week's Dorking with Dice, check it out, because we opened some big packs last week. This week in the number 10 spot, we got 1995 Bowman. Now, why is this a big pack? 1995 Bowman is where you can find a Scott Rowland rookie card, and you're looking for a prospect card. There's an all-foil prospect card in every pack. We're looking for the gold foil Scott Rowland. That's a huge card now that he is in the Hall of Fame. And in our number 20 spot, something I've never opened on the channel before, it is Upper Deck Predictor 1995 Baseball. Now, why is this a cool pack? These were expensive when they came out. These Predictor cards were pretty pricey. You can see $1.99 for this in 1995. That was not the way packs were priced back then. They were about $1 less than that for the most part. Get 10 cards in here. We're looking for Electric Diamond inserts, and also Babe Ruth Baseball Heroes inserts were in here as well, and those are pretty sweet cards. If you've ever seen those, you know what I'm talking about. Before we start rolling, I have to unveil something that I've had made specifically for an upcoming event on this channel. We are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. I cannot even believe we're that close. And in commemoration of that, I have commissioned this special, beautiful keepsake plaque commemorating I Was Card Wolf's 1,000th subscriber. It's a beautiful plaque, cherry wood and metal. I had this made specifically to give to one of you awesome people. There's some fine print at the bottom. We'll get to that at another time. We don't need to read that right now, but it's a beautiful plaque. And whoever is my 1,000th subscriber will be given that plaque. I'll mail it to you, and it's going to be sweet. Now, I have to tell you, when I talked to Brent at Mac Wax Stacks, if you haven't been to Brent's channel, check it out, Mac Wax Stacks. He's a wonderful guy, awesome channel, super fan of the hobby. When I told Brent I was doing this, he got very excited, and he's like, all right, I've got a strategy. And I'm sorry, Brent, but I'm going to reveal your strategy on the channel right now. Brent's strategy is he's going to unsubscribe to my channel when I get up to around 998, and then he's going to resubscribe to try to be the 1,000th subscriber. So I'm sharing that with you in case any of you covet this plaque, as you should, because it's gorgeous, and anyone would be proud to hang this in a very prominent place in their home. I think we can all agree on that. And when I told Brent, he said, that's my strategy. I really want that plaque. And so that's what he's going to do. And if any of you feel like you need to do that too, you know, I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. I think you should do whatever you have to if you want to get this hot plaque. It's a beauty, and there's only one of them. It's a 1 of 1. Know that. And I will even sign it. If the winner wants me to sign it, I'll sign it on the back or the front, or however you want me to do it. I'll be happy to sign it. So there you go. Something to keep in mind as we get close to 1,000 subscribers. And of course, I'll be doing a big collection break giveaway like I do all the time whenever we hit a milestone number. I'll be doing that. It's going to be a super amazing collection for that 1,000, believe me. All right, it is time to do some dorking with dice. Let's see what our first pack is going to be today. It is pack 17. That's awesome. Though I never talk about it, I always put something a little better in pack 17 because we roll 17 a lot on this channel. It's very strange. This is a foam die, so it's not weighted in any weird way, but we sure do roll 17 a lot. This week in the 17th position, we've got Stadium Club 1995, and you can see this was $229, so this was a premium product back then as well. And this is Series 1, 1995. 12 cards in here, randomly inserted ringleader phone cards. I don't even know what you would do with that now. Also, clear-cut finest cards and virtual reality cards. We should get a virtual reality card in this pack. I think it was one per pack if I'm remembering right. Tons of other inserts. You can see them listed here. I don't know if my camera will zoom in and focus on that enough for you to read them, and it doesn't really matter anyway. But in any event, there's all kinds of fun to be had in this Stadium Club pack. So let's see what we can get here out of 1995 Stadium Club. I don't think I've ever opened one of these on the channel, so I always love to put packs in there that you maybe have never seen get ripped on YouTube, and this is one of those. David Segui starts this pack off in unimpressive fashion. David Segui came up with the Orioles, and I loathed him. He always seemed to come up in situations where he could deliver a clutch hit and would strike out or ground out. That was David Segui in my memory. I'm sure he was better than that. Here he is with the Mets. The Orioles finally had enough of Segui. We did get a phone card. This is remarkable. All right, I'm going to shove that stuff to the back so we can save that hot phone card. I can't believe we got a phone card. That is nuts. We got Kenny Rogers, the gambler. There he is for Texas, making a very weird face. Looks like somebody just punched him in the mouth. Kenny Rogers and Jeff Kent, long-time MLBer. I think he spent time with several different teams. Matt Walbeck chasing the pop fly. There we got Junior Felix looking skeptical, and Bob Tewksbury. Rob Nen on the backwards card. I'm not sure why. There he is with the Marlins. Mickey Tettleton, very good catcher there. He is with Detroit. And Mike Greenwell, who I kind of hate as well. I bought a ton of Mike Greenwell rookie cards when they came out because Mike Greenwell seemed like a sure thing. The guy was just like everybody thought he's going to be the next Ted Williams, and that was absolutely not the case. Who do we have here? This is best seat in the house. This is an insert. Best seat in the house. Is that Dion? Looks like it could be Deion Sanders. I'm not sure. Oh, it's Roberto Kelly. My mistake. Roberto Kelly, another speedster on the Braves team there. Got a checklist because we can't open a pack without getting a checklist. And then we got our phone card. That is amazing. I'm going to save that for last. We had a virtual reality card. I knew we'd get one of those. And that is Hal Morris. And I've visited virtual reality many times, and it doesn't look like this. I'm not sure why these are VR cards, but in any event, Hal Morris gets the VR treatment there. And our phone card, I am thrilled about this. 1987 All-Star Game Stadium Club phone card, 3 units. I don't know. I never made phone calls back then where I was billed in units. Do you guys know anything about that? I mean, here's the instructions. You could probably still use this in some way. Just dial 1-800-95-RINGS, apparently, because it is a ring leader's phone card. So that is cool. I have never owned one of those before, so that's definitely gone in the wolf lair. I'm not going to leave David Segui on top. That would be a travesty. We're going to leave Hal Morris there and roll for our next pack. Started off with 17. That is sweet. Let's see what we have here. Keep this thing on the table. Almost had a 1. Instead, we get 13. Lucky 13. Let's count from 10. Let me find the 10 pack. There it is. 11, 12, and 13 is Upper Deck 1992. We're looking for a signed Ted Williams card in here. That was a big insert back then. I've never pulled anything like that. Upper Deck always had some really huge Hall of Fame type player signed for them. And I never even seen anybody pull anything like that. And I've opened a ton of this in my life. I'm going to save this wrapper so I can bake some potatoes in it because it is that thick and it is definitely foily. And, you know, you don't want to throw stuff like that away. You can reuse that stuff. We got Kurt Dressendorfer here. Kirk Dressendorfer here. There he is, Kirk Dressendorfer. Different from the Kirk that you would see on Gilmore Girls, also a very memorable character. And I know it's going to surprise and shock many of you that I know Gilmore Girls, but I am married. So, you know, Mark Guthrie there. And we got Brian Holman, who's having a meeting on the mound. Brian Holman, I don't know what's going on there. He's got a lot of people out there on the mound with him, though. Of course, these are Upper Deck, so they're upside down and backwards. That's how Upper Deck rolled back then. Jesse Orozco, longtime MLBer. Nice to see that one there with the Indians. Randy Reddy stands at the ready. I couldn't resist. What are you going to do there? Mike Humphreys. That is like his dating app photo. Look at Mike Humphreys there, ladies. You want to enlarge your screen there and check out Mike Humphreys. Man, that is quite a nice-looking gentleman there. Jeff M. Robinson sticking out his tongue when he pitches. Jeff M. Robinson, not to be confused with all the other Jeff Robinsons in the MLB back in 1992. We got Rick Wilkins, who held on to the ball. Perhaps there was a collision at home. Kirby Puckett, we finally get a Hall of Famer out of here. Very nice to get that one. That goes in the wolf lair, no question. We got Bill Pacoda, And there's a collision there for sure. Bill Pacoda and some unnamed Kansas City Royals player. They should have called that a little better. You got to coordinate that, guys. Kirk Gibson with the Royals. Great Kirk Gibson there. Chili Davis with the Twins. Ced Landrum. And what do we have here? Royce Clayton, and that is a star rookie card. Royce Clayton had a pretty good career in the MLB, so that's kind of a nice rookie card there. Reggie Jefferson hanging out with the Indians as well. I'm going to put Royce Clayton rookie card on top. That's not a bad pull. I'll put that back there. We'll roll our third pack on today's episode of Dorking with Dice, July 5th edition, and we got number 20. That's the second week in a row we've got pack 20. That is sweet. All right, I'm delighted to get into this. This is the Predictor Upper Deck Series 2. We're looking for Babe Ruth Baseball Heroes inserts, as well as, I think we get I think we get two, according to this anyway, 2 electric diamond inserts in literally every pack of this Predictor product, which I predict is going to be a nice pack for us. So there you go, Upper Deck Predictor. I don't know if you've ever seen this open before. I just thought I'd show you the wrapper so that you know what you're looking at if you happen to stumble across one of these out there in the wild. Man, this thing is really sealed. I also can save this wrapper for baking potatoes. It's another Upper Deck wrapper, and it's quite foily as well. What do we have here? Todd Zeal. Beautiful cards, in my opinion. I think these are quite nice cards. Get it in focus, and you can see if you agree with me. There we are. Beautiful cards, kind of glossy. A lot of foil on these, and nice full bleed, sharp imagery on there. You can see why these were kind of a little pricier than regular cards, and a different photo on the back, which I always appreciate when card companies go to the extra trouble, not just duplicating the same photo from the front. Looking at you, Panini. We got top prospect. Who is this? Dilson Torres. Wow, I do not remember this guy. I was not a big Royals fan back then, but you still think I would have heard of this guy, but I have not. And we got Hal Morris again. Hal Morris, 2 out of 3 packs, we get Hal Morris. I don't know what that's a sign of, but I'm going to put him back there. Very interesting. We get Eddie Murray, very nice Hall of Famer. I always love to pull the Hall of Famers, and there's Eddie Murray. I'd like to see that. Longtime Oriole, but I'm not sure I have that card. I have periodically collected Eddie Murray over the years. I'm going to put that in the wolf lair and double check, see if I have that one. We've got Kevin Seitzer there with the Brewers. He played for a lot of different teams. Good all-around player. Here we get Mark. I can't see who that is. The head of this player is blocking his name. It's blocking the name of the insert too. Star rookie, I guess is what it says. Expos infielder. See, here it is. Oh, Mark Grzelniak is who we have there. He was the most valuable player of the Eastern League in 1994. For those of you keeping track at home, that is in the upper left quadrant of the game card. Barry Bonds greets us here. Very nice Bonds card. I do not collect him, but still a nice card to get. Beautiful card, actually. We got Ken Caminiti. It looks like, I can't tell if he's looking, why do these keep going out of focus? What's the problem here? I can't tell what he's doing there. It looks like he's a little scared to catch that ball. Maybe he thinks it has barbs in it or something. He doesn't look happy about trying to catch that ball, or maybe this is later in his career and he just doesn't want to eat the dirt there. I'm not sure. Joe Oliver, another Brewers card there, and we finish off with another star rookie card and another Expos. We get 2 star rookie cards, and they're both Expos. This is Ugieth Urbina, he played in the league for a little while, but I don't remember him that well. Where's that? Yeah, there it is. Ken Caminiti card of him looking a little bit afraid of the ball. I'm going to put that one on top. Got a nice Eddie Murray card out of there, and, you know, if I was more into Barry Bonds, I'd be pleased about that, but that's not my guy. All right, we're going to do one more pack on today's episode of Dorking with Dice, July 5th edition. Hope you guys had a great July 4th holiday. Those of you in the U.S., if you're enjoying this video, please hit the thumbs up. It does great things for the channel, and I really appreciate it. Let's see what our last pack is going to be. Bump this around a little bit. We get to pack 8. So we'll start with pack 10 and go forward. There's 10, 9, 8. 8 is kind of it's a mini pack sort of, so we may have to roll another one after this. This is American baseball as opposed to all the other packs we open. All the packs we open on this channel are American baseball, obviously, but these are cards that came out in the UK, in the British lands. And you can see it even has like a special sticker there explaining what's going on here. This says West Germany. I didn't realize that they were made in West Germany. That's actually new news to me, Liz Lemon. I didn't know that. And then there are ingredients twice on the sticker and on the pack. I don't know. Weird stuff goes on in Europe. This was before Brexit, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. I actually don't understand Brexit. I was disappointed to find out it has nothing to do with breakfast. But In any event, we got, oh man, that is some gnarly gum. That is, wow, that's actually burning my fingers to touch it. So I was kind of juggling that. We got to get that in focus because that is some hideous looking gum. Come on, camera. You got to show the people at home what they're missing out on here. I don't know why my camera is being wonky with this gum. It's almost like the camera knows that this is something gross and it doesn't want to focus on it. All right, I got to do this trick, which usually works. There it is. There's some beautiful. First of all, it's like as pale as my pale white skin, and it also has decorative. No, they're not decorative. They're just mold. That's just brown mold growing on there. It's not decorative at all, and there's some more on the back. Yeah, so that's beautiful. If you guys collect desiccated gum, this is a keeper for you. It's gone in the circular file there, and that pack is also going over there. All right, so we start off. They're pretty cards. This is why I put this pack in there. Not many cards in here, and they are smaller size than normal cards. Let's get that Ken Caminiti card up here so you can see. That's how small they are compared to a normal-sized American baseball card. All right, we got Fernando there. Fernando Valenzuela, great pitcher for the Dodgers for many years. What year are these? I'm trying to remember. 1988. 1988. That's why Valenzuela is still with the Dodgers. All right, we got Joe Carter, very good player there for the Indians, played for the Blue Jays as well. Great slugger, Joe Carter. George Brett, hey, nice Hall of Fame pull there. I like that one, and I do not own that card. That is a very nice one there. Put that in the wolf lair for sure. Ricky Henderson. This pack is on fire. No wonder my hands are burning. I think it's just that gum. My hands actually are kind of burning right now. I'm not actually making that up. I do exaggerate on this channel sometimes, but there's something on that gum that is not right for human skin. I'll put it that way. Ricky Henderson, very nice pull there. That's another wolf lair card. And Jeff Leonard, Giants card for Goody G, who I bet does not have that card and would like to have it. Goody, if you need that one, let me know. I'd be happy to mail that to you. You guys know how I am about mailing cards out to you. All you have to do is ask. We're going to do one more pack because that was not many cards, and they were also smaller than usual. So let's do a regular-sized one more pack here. See if we can hit one of the big ones. We already hit 20. Let's get a 1 or a 10 maybe out of this last roll. We get pack 5 is what we end up with out of this last roll, and that's just fine. So we have here, there's 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a nice one. Just put this in the box. I've never opened this on the channel before. It is a 1996 hobby pack of Donruss Series 2, 12 cards in the pack. Of course, we're looking for Elite when we look at the 1996 Donruss, so that will be fun. See if we can get an Elite card out of here. I don't think I've ever pack pulled an Elite card, but maybe today is the day. These are beautiful cards, and I was actually surprised I still had a pack of these because this was a set I really liked a lot back in the day. Stan Belinda starts things off here. See what I'm talking about? I mean, those are very attractive cards in my opinion. I know a lot of people say, hey, a lot of the product in the 1990s was overprinted. I don't care. They're beautiful cards. I mean, they really knew what they were doing back then. And of course, a different picture of Stan the Man Belinda than from the front, which I really appreciate. Thank you, Donruss, for doing that. Why are the rest of these all kitty wampus? I don't know what's up with that. So we got Mark Kiefer here, and flip this one over. It's Jeff Blauser, good infielder for a long time for the Braves, several years for them. And we got Kevin Tapani, Jim Thome, another Hall of Famer for us. Very nice to see that. Nice Jim Thome card. Put that over there. Paul Quantrill, who had a few good years in the majors. He was in the majors for a while, but he had a few years where he was actually a pretty solid pitcher there for the Phillies. Flip this whole thing over. Maybe we won't have to do that. Greg Gagne's there. And Carlos Garcia. That's a cool picture. I like that one a lot. That is a very nice picture. Batting practice before the game starts. We get Terry Bradshaw, who I did not know played baseball, but apparently he did. Terry Bradshaw, who is now I guess he's a reality star or something. I don't really know. I don't understand the appeal of Terry Bradshaw as a reality star. The guy's like 102. But I guess people are into that. Terry Bradshaw also played for the Cardinals, apparently. So there you have that. And Scott Cooper, who appears to have also played for the Cardinals, though I don't remember him well. And Keith Lockhart there. And our last card out of the pack is Mark Newfield. So some beautiful cards, but really Thome was easily the highlight out of that pack. And that was, how many packs? That was at least 5 packs. We did pretty well there. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode and saw some packs that you've never seen before. I always like to do that on Dorking with Dice, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back on Monday with a mail day. I promised you a mail day last week, and it didn't materialize. I got to get my son on here to do the mail day episode with me because the package is addressed to both of us. and I want him to be a part of the opening festivities. So I'll try to film that this weekend and put it up on Monday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, by the way. Hope you really get to relax and enjoy yourself, do something fun, stay out of the heat if it is hot where you are, be healthy, be careful with your health in the heat. Sneaks up on you, never know. I'll see you guys back here Monday. Have a great weekend, and as always, happy collecting.